There is one thing people get wrong when it comes to making fluffy pancakes. The ingredients are right except for one key difference. In this video, I will show you ways to avoid making stodgy pancakes. First, you start with a clean mixing bowl to add the dry ingredients. In the mixing bowl, I had 7 tablespoons of self-rising flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and any amount of sugar you like. I tailored my sugar measurement to suit my sugar/sweets tolerance. Then I added a 1/4 teaspoon of salt into the dry ingredients bowl. Next up, you mix all dry ingredients in the bowl together. You do this for the next 2 minutes until you're satisfied. I was having too much fun, as you can tell, mixing and mixing away. I didn't want any sort of separation. Next up, in a separate bowl, I melted the butter. Then, in another mini bowl, I cracked open 2 medium eggs. This is where people go wrong with getting the fluffy result. People add the yellow yolk instead of just using egg white. The egg white creates the fluffiness in your pancakes. Then you set your wet ingredients aside. So you grab your dry ingredients, you add the melted butter, and egg white, and milk. You whisk together with either a balloon whisk or an electric and beater until smooth. Then in this, I added the blueberries because I love blueberries, and this is me just making fluffy blueberry pancakes. Next up, I heated my non-sticky pan over a low heat. I allowed the pan to be warmed up before adding a knob of butter into the pan. Then I waited until the butter looks frothy before pouring in a round of batter. So this way you don't get to have that first rubbish batch. Instead, your first batch is just seamless and gorgeous to look at. And to cook your pancakes, you have to wait 1 to 2 minutes or until small bubble starts to appear. Then you flip the pancakes over and cook for a further minute on the other side. Repeat until all batter is used. Then you serve your pancakes stacked on a plate with your decorative fruit of choice or lack thereof. For my next toppings, I'm using strawberries that I diced prior to making the pancakes. I love berries, so all the berries get in my belly. Love, 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 love the berries. Isn't this so pretty and very, very fluffy? I love the contrast between the blueberry and the strawberry. Pretty. With a drizzle of maple. A friend of mine who went to Canada brought me a jug of maple syrup. And honestly, the quality and the taste are so good compared to the UK brands. I highly recommend getting a Canadian maple syrup. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.